Okay, so if you have seen my readings before, I am the Fairy Shaenna. It's very nice to see you guys. Love you all so much. And I don't know, I decided to try this whole YouTube thing. Be sure to smash that subscribe button and click a like and check out my Patreon. I have a bunch of new services up right now. I've got, oh my gosh, just so much going on. So excited. So I'm going to be doing a 7-card reading today. And I don't know how this works. I've never done this on here before, so I don't know if people can comment or what goes on. If they can, and if there ends up being people watching this, I might do a couple of free 3-card readings for people just to give you a little taste about what I do. Oop, this feels like my stop today. So, if you end up liking it and wanting one of those, you just let me know in the bottom, and after I'm done with this initial one, I will get to you. Alright, so first we're going to get joy. Enjoy, celebrate this gift of life, and this is going to be the essence of our question. So what are we trying to get out of life is what we decide to get out of it. If we decide that we're going to face the day with joy in our heart, no, regardless of what happened, we're going to get that back to us. So just try to basically be grateful for what you already have, and you're going to be the magnet for getting more of that. And I know it seems like it might be kind of a hard day, but just let it pass, let yourself still be happy, and everything will be okay. Our past is going to be goals. Allow your goals to emerge through the 13 moons. So if you're watching this, you're probably very goal-oriented, and you probably have been, like, seriously trying to attack whatever this new situation is. You're like, if I hurry up and rush to the finish line, I'm going to get it done, and then I'm going to get everything I wanted out of it. Actually, sadly, no, you won't. If you are attacking this like a bear and you are like, I'm just going to do it all at once and I'm going to be right where I wanted to be. No, you're going to be sadly mistaken. Actually, if you take little itty bite sizes, pieces out of this goal, you're going to get where you want to a lot faster. So make sure you give yourself plenty of rest and make sure you're diligent, okay? So 13 moons in the calendar year. If you take it week by week, day by day, you will be exceeding where you want to be by this time next year. And some of you might be like, I wanted to be further than that, quicker than that. And it's like, well, that's fine, but honestly, that's not where you're at. Excuse me, some chai tea. Alright. Our present right now is going to be wisdom. Seek knowledge, embrace humility, and cultivate wisdom. Even me today, I sought guidance and counseling from somebody outside myself today, which I don't typically do. But you have to be humble and do that from time to time. So I did. I learned what I could from the person. And I'm definitely open to their suggestions and opening to learning more. You always got to take what you can use and give the rest back. You never want to take everybody at their full word. You always want to use discernment for yourself. But it's nice to hear other people's point of views and other perspectives, because sometimes they point out things that you haven't thought about. Okay. Let's see, that was our essence, our past, our present. Our future is going to be generosity. With gentleness of spirit, give with an open heart. I'm actually seeing this as a warning. If you're watching this, chances are you're an extremely loving, caring person. You're giving a lot of yourself. You enjoy that. You enjoy giving to people. You enjoy helping people. This is telling me you're giving to some people that you need to not give to. They're taking advantage of you. They're taking too much from you. They're not there for you like you wish that they were. They seem to almost take the stuff that you offer without second thought and without really like, oh, this person worked for this, or this person went without food so that I can eat. They're just like, thanks. And then whenever you're not there, they're hating, and you're not there to clean up the situation, and then they're left like, I don't know what to do, and then it makes things a lot worse. So I'm not saying don't be generous. I'm saying be discerning with who you're so generous to, and don't give, like, if I didn't already have some tea in my thing, I couldn't offer you the tea over here. I'm like, well, I'm still thirsty. I need to drink my tea first, drink my tea, and then I can offer someone to someone else because I have an overabundance. But if I'm sitting here dried mouth, and I gave all of my stuff away, I didn't at least split it between us, now we're both not doing good, and I'm resentful, and then I don't know. It's just like a whole bad cycle. So if you're finding yourself being overly generous and you're one of those people who's like giving, and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, one day somebody will learn to give to me. No, you have to be the person that gives to you. Make sure that you are. Then other people will follow suit once you already have everything you need. And I know that's beeped up like, man, why can't they just go ahead and give me what I need so I have that feeling of full fulfillment by myself? It's like, that's the whole point. You got to give it to yourself, and then everything else is extra. Okay, our blessing, sorry I talk kind of fast, I am a valley girl. Our blessing is going to be ground. From stillness, discover the comfort of ground. So this card is even telling me I need to chill out a little bit. I try to ground myself all the time. I walk barefoot. I spend a lot of time outside. Like, this is what I have to look at. This is my backyard. Woo! Nice and beautiful. Okay. Luckily for me, I live in California, so it's sunny all the time. I get to ground myself more often than other people. If you live in a cold climate, get yourself a... Oh, hello. How are you? I haven't talked to you. I think about you all the time. I told Spam I want to come see you. Anyways, but if you live in like a cold climate, get yourself a houseplant. Get yourself a literal sunlight bulb. I know it's not going to have all the same rays, but it'll have some of them. And then go ahead and you literally stick your fingers in the plant and you ground yourself like that. Like, I know it sounds silly, but the plant will take the energy. Or you can also get yourself like a smoky quartz crystal. Hold it in your left hand. That'll help take away the negativity too. But you have to clean those quite often. Okay, this is so weird. My card was inverted. They don't really do that. Like, it was just like, I don't know. It was like already flipped up. All right, so this is going to be our essence, our past, our present, our future, our blessing. This is our possibilities and unexpected gifts. So we have reflection. What we see is a reflection of who we are. So this is a few things. For some of you who follow the twin flame lifestyle or are currently looking for love and looking for that extra partner, that person who is like the other side of you, that person that was really home and feels, you know, just like that, they're coming into your life. This is a reflection on that. You're going to be reflecting the qualities that they remember you from before they came here. So be sure to be your true self. If you set the expectation and the standard of, oh, you know, you come home and I give you a back rub and a beer and I'm always nice and dressed to the nines and made dinner, that's what they're going to expect every time. So if that's your true person, fine, do it. But if it's not, don't use it as a hook to bring them home, because you're going to get tired of it real quickly and they're going to be expecting it all the time. If you're the kind of, I never clean my house and if you're hungry, go get Taco Bell kind of person, because I'm not going to cook, that's the level of the bar you're setting. So your true twin flame is looking for your true self. So don't try to be something you're not, just be exactly what you are. It's easier said than done for a lot of people. People who tried to date me, a lot of times would go like, wow, you're everything you said you were. And I'd be like, sadly, you're nothing that you said you were. So keep a lookout for that. The opposite of that is if you are fighting and butting heads with a lot of people recently, you're sadly reflecting qualities that you can clearly see in another person, but you're not seeing them in yourself. This might be a quality that you have had from, I mean, your parents, from a best friend, and it's something that when you look at them and you're like, man, why do they do that? Why do they act like that? And you can see it on them because you're projecting outward what your true self is currently being like. So be cautious. If you seem like you're having a lot of trouble right now with people around you, are you reflecting the negative qualities of these people on accident? If so, just try to remember that you need to emulate the positive qualities in yourself and the people you admire as best as you can. And our synthesis is going to be clan. Gather your circle of clan with love and loyalty. So definitely if you're a twin flame, they are coming in your life. You're going to have them extremely, extremely soon. And if you're one of those people who's like, I don't fit anywhere, I don't have family, I don't have good friends, I need somebody who knows me and who understands me, oh, you're getting them. Make no doubts, they're coming into your life and sooner than you think, but you have to be your true self. You have to show them what they're looking for. They're not looking for somebody who's a lemming who's going to follow the rest of the sheep off the cliff. They're looking for somebody who's being their true self and isn't afraid to shine with their own beautiful colors, even if they're not the colors of everyone else. So there is that. Hey, everybody watching, if anybody wants 3 cards, I will give you free 3 cards right now. All you have to do is pop up and say hello for me, and I will read them for you. Don't be shy. I ask no questions. Oh, they ran away. They were scared. Well, if there's anybody left, you are totally welcome to 3 cards. But I don't like reading people unless they want to be read, so. Yes? No? Okay, I'm going to give it like 5 more seconds then, and then I'm logging off. Thank you all so much for everything and for watching this and for hitting the like button. I have one! Yay! Oh, okay. I just saw Spamela. Okay, and can you have... Okay, Mary, you can totally have 3 cards. Do me a favor, Mary, and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for me. Oh, right there. My heart's all pounding. Okay, Mary. I'm going to give you 3 cards. Your first card is endurance, and thank you for hitting that like button. Increase endurance by tempering efforts with rest. So you're like very much go, 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 go. I need to like get all this stuff done, and it's exhausting. But you don't have time to relax. You don't have time for yourself, and the reason is because you're trying to get too much done. That's the wrong approach. You need to force the time for yourself to relax and to do something actually fun for you, something that's going to make you feel calm, make you feel relaxed, and make you feel whole and one again. Even endurance athletes see an increase in productivity after they temper their efforts with rest. They're giving their muscles time to build back up. So if you are trying to get a lot of stuff done or take care of a lot of people, or, you know, just get your life going in a direction you wanted to, when you do something, be like, okay, maybe I have 5 things on my list today, or 10 or 20 or 50 or whatever. If you got 3 of them done, you got 2 of them done, even if you got 1 of them done, give yourself a pat on the back. I'm not saying turn into lazy, but definitely give yourself some sort of reward. That way that it's not just constant work, it's not just constant struggle, that you're getting some sort of small award for small achievements. And when you get to the end of the day, and whatever this big goal is, and you get to your end of your road, you're going to give yourself a big treat, let's say. So, you know, you finished writing your book, so you're gonna take you and your love to Hawaii, or whatever it is, and it will happen. Everything will just fall in line for you. If you have been a twin flame and you've been wondering when is things going to happen, this is also asking you to give that a break a little bit and allow yourself to just breathe and grow away from, not necessarily grow away from your twin, but just give yourself the chance to grow on your own. That way you're not focused on, oh, well, when I get with them, then I'll change all this, or then I'll do all this for myself. No, you already have to be doing those things for yourself, and then the twin will come along. That might not apply, but most of the people who watch me are twin flames. Okay, next for you, we have nurture. Nurture your no, ah. Me. Okay, nurture. Nurture yourself to cultivate fertile ground. So definitely you need to take some time for yourself. You need to kind of relax a little bit, get your toes done, pamper yourself, give some time out, make sure that you feel good. Look at this. This is you as a full, beautiful plant, and you're giving to your entire family because you're abundant. You're abundant. You gave yourself the time to relax, and when you went back to work, you got so much accomplished, even more than you thought you would, because you gave yourself that time to nurture. And finally, we have generosity. With gentleness of spirit, give with an open heart. So you are totally kind and caring, but this is kind of warning you just a little bit that make sure the people you're giving to are worthy of it at that point in time, through that moment, okay? If you've been cleaning up everybody's messes and they're just kind of, they expect it, that needs to stop. Unless they're a 2-year-old or something, they need to stop, okay? They need to start cleaning up for themselves, and you need to be accountable for you. Be accountable for you. Be generous to you. Make sure, oh, my cup is full. Now I can give to my family and friends. It really does matter. It's not selfish. I don't want to point fingers, but I feel like you're kind of a burnt toast woman, and what I mean by that is you totally, if there was only enough pieces of toast to like go around your family, right? And one of them was burnt, you would eat that burnt piece of toast rather than give it off to a piece, to a family member and have them eat something that wasn't 100% perfect, or rather than throw it away even. You got to stop that. And I've even convinced myself I liked burnt toast just because I was so much like that. I literally was like, oh, burn it a little for me. And maybe I like it like that now because of, I don't even know what. But the point is, you have to give yourself good things. You have to nurture yourself, okay? All right, I hope that helped. I love you all so much. Thank you for sticking in here with me. Be sure to like and subscribe. And Pamela, yeah, yes you can. Okay, hold on one second. Why didn't those pop up? A month with you and Kelly. Okay, pardon. I thought somebody was begging me to call them, and they were one of my my clients that I see quite often, so they're kind of priority. Okay, whoever just popped up and asked for 3 cards that was at the very bottom of the list, that's who I'm concentrating on. Just to let you know, I've gotten 4 couples into union that were solid union. One of them for people I got into Union, I was kind of like, I didn't think she was ready, but I didn't tell her that, and then they ended up going separation, and now they're talking again. But I am super excited. So those of them, I'm waiting on testimony from a couple of them. So I'm super excited for that. But it's possible. If anybody tells you union's not possible, they're just trying to feed you lies. They're working for the other side. Okay, this was for whoever that last person was. You get 3 cards. First, we have joy. Enjoy, celebrate these gifts of life. Okay, so this really was the card of the day, I guess. This is asking you to look around at what you already have. If you have the love of a child, the love of a parent, the love of a cat, the love of a friend, focus on that love. Allow that love to fill you up and make you be like, oh my gosh, I am so loved. And I'll tell you why. Because this is telling me you do have that perfect partner, you do have that perfect twin, and you will come together. But they truly feel everything as you feel it. So you need to be worthy to be in a twin relationship, or even, I mean, soulmates will take you as you are, but if you're trying to get on that twin flame guideline, you do need to be as your best self. Because if not, you don't feel like you're worthy for them, and they don't feel like they're worthy for you. When you enjoy the love, oh, on here is where you right. Oh, hello, hi mom. It's my mom down there, Miss Terry Smiths. Anyways, if you that threw me a little bit. Seeing my mom, sorry. Yes, if you go ahead and give yourself the love of like family and friends and people around you, and you really feel it, you're like, man, I am loved. You know, my mom loves me, my friends love me, even my little plant that I hang out with, this little guy or whatever, you know, my plant loves me, all that. You literally suck love to you like a magnet. All of a sudden, people are opening doors for you, people are being super nice when, you know, giving you extra, doing this and that, people want to take you on dates. The person you had in mind all of a sudden is coming up in conversation or popping over or all that. So you really do control that, but you control it by already being aware of the love you have and increasing how much you appreciate that. Okay, your second card is trust. Trust leads you into who you are becoming. So I see that you have this big wall around you, but there are people around you who are worthy of you opening up for. It's important to have at least one person that you trust enough that you open up and you're like, you know what? I love you. I'm going to open up for you. I want you to see the inner parts of me, and I'm going to trust you with me. And a lot of us has been hurt so many times, but this wall is a permanent thing. But it doesn't need to be, okay? There are people coming into your life, and if you don't already know them, then they're coming very, very quickly, who are worthy of this trust. And when you open up to them, they're going to open up to you, and it's going to be that symbiotic relationship where you're going to have these people in your life forever, and it's going to be, they're always going to have your back. And then, finally for you, we have goals. Allow your goals to emerge through the 13 moons. So again, for you, too, you need to go ahead and take your time with life, too. You know, try not to be so much rushing to get something done. It's important to take, you know, how do you eat an elephant? You eat it one bite at a time. So take small little bites. Make sure every day, every week, you're going for it. Don't attack it like a bear and try to tear it all in pieces at once. You're going to exhaust yourself and you're not going to see the results that you want. Just make sure that you're going at it a little bit at a time, okay? And as far as you wanted that to pertain to love, like, literally, if you really love this person, you need to love yourself more. If you don't know who you love yet, you still need to love yourself more. The inner love is what attracts people. I have people flocking to me all the time, and it's not because of my face. It's because of my heart. It's because of my confidence. It's because that I'm happy with me, regardless of anybody else. Look, I'm here absolutely no makeup whatsoever, not a stick of it. You know, I brushed my hair once this morning after I got out of the shower, but other than that, I haven't done a thing. But I'm sitting here in front of all of YouTube land, completely confident with myself. And that's what attracts people. And you've got to have that inner love to do that. So have your inner love and, you know, express it with the things that you already have, and no doubt you're going to get it in droves. You're going to have so much love around you. It will be every kind that you've ever wanted and then some. Alrighty then. Is anybody else on here wanting a reading? Hello? Get free 3 cards right now to try me out. I just ask that you hit the like button, hit subscribe. Yes, you can. Is it Cassie? We'll do 3 for Cassie right now. Do me a favor though, hit subscribe, hit like, hit share, all that good stuff. I am trying to break out. That almost felt like Cassie, but oh, really? Okay. All right, Cassie. For your twin flame situation, this is going to be focusing on, all right, how are you going to pull this person into you, right? We have gratitude. Practice gratitude and give thanks for these gifts of life, all right? So this is basically you. And that's pretty much going along with what I just said. When you're super grateful for everything you have, you pull it into you like a magnet. I'm serious. Now, if you think about it, you wake up in the morning, you stub your toe, you're cussing, you're this and that, you have to go pee, all of a sudden, you know, someone's in the bathroom, plus there's no toilet paper, you smell coffee, but there's none left, and there's none to make any, and the milk's gone bad, so you can't have cereal, and you spilled something on yourself, and your whole day is crap, right? Because that's the vibration that you put out. When you wake up in the morning, and you stretch, and you're like, good morning, thank you universe, thank you God, like your first thing out of your mouth, and that is what I do. I'm serious, you have a good day. Even when something comes at you sideways and tries to knock you off of your situation, it can't. It's physically impossible for it to. I'm serious. So have that attitude of gratitude. If you've been projecting to the universe, I need signs from my twin, I need to have some confirmation I'm on the right path, that this person is my twin. Have you given yourself any kind of like a totem pole, or not a totem pole, but like a symbol? Like for mine was a bear, and then also it was weird, but it was roadkill, because mine used to do roadkill photography, and I was finding like a foot that looked like it almost looked like an alligator foot, but I had given my twin an alligator foot, and I was getting really specific, really weird signs, but I was acknowledging them. I wasn't just like, oh, that's weird, there's a random crow foot on the ground. I was like, oh my gosh, that's symbolizing the alligator foot from my twin. And then later that day, I look on Facebook, he posted the first picture in a million years, and he was wearing the alligator foot necklace that I had given him that had originally been hanging in his Jeep. And my entire thought about the thing was like, well, does he even still have it, or did he get rid of it? You know, because he had told me he didn't want any communication with me at all, and now he's wearing this necklace. So I was thinking, well, that's got to be the biggest sign that, I mean, you don't wear something that somebody gave you if you hate that person, if you think they're crazy, because you're going to be reminded of them. So make sure that you have, okay, so you have birds, yeah, so like totally, but you got to just acknowledge it. And I know you end up looking like a crazy lady and all this and that, but I'm in union, and let me tell you, he ain't going nowhere if I tried. Like, I could be like, get the hell out, and he'd be like, no, I love you, you're my twin flame, and I love it. And he calls me his queen, we're awesome together. But we had that patch where he was like, I don't want nothing to do with you, you're crazy, stay away from me, all that, you know. So I do know what it is on both sides, but have the gratitude for the signs that you've been asking for, and when you see them, really acknowledge them, because I'll tell you what it does. It sparks something in them, and they have a memory of you for whatever reason. It's like when you get that feeling in your stomach, and they pop in your head out of nowhere, and you were trying to busy yourself with something else so you didn't think of them, that's literally them thinking of you. So, oh, that was only your first card. Good Lord, let me get a sip. Okay, second for you, we have harmony. Harmony is a song of communion. Okay, so are they realizing that you're the one, and that are they going to want to talk to you? Yes, soon they very much will. If you're not talking to them already, wouldn't trip on it. It's going to be happening sooner than you think. Basically, this is showing that they feel like a whole different band. Okay, they feel like they're an instrument playing in the wrong band. It's like if you were a rock and roll guitar in a classical orchestra. So they're basically like, my tune isn't matching with everybody around me, and they want to find that wholeness, they want to find that home, they want to find that place where they feel like they connect. So they are going to start talking. They want that harmony back in their life, and they do realize that you're their home. They do feel like there's that connection that they haven't been able to find anywhere else, and I feel like they're tired of fighting that. And finally, we have integrity. Even in chaos, integrity offers us strength and balance. Okay, so this makes me feel like, were they married or something like that? If they were, a divorce and all that will totally be happening. If they're not married and they're with somebody else, then they're definitely trying to, like, keep it together, but they're also realizing that they don't want that lifestyle. Like, there's only so much you can do to keep somebody from what they want. And eventually, they're going to do it regardless. As far as the people around you saying, you know, you need to give up on this, and this is crazy, and you've spent too much time on this person or whatever, I feel like part of that is their own fear, because they've never had a connection like that, and they've never known something like that. So how could they understand that what you're doing is real? Especially when people are on their phones these days. They get instant messages. You go to the drive-thru, get instant food, all this and that. People want instant results. Twin flame journey is extremely... it's a journey it's progressive forever. You will never stop. Even I'm in union, I'm still learning about myself. So keep your integrity, allow them to keep theirs, and just basically know that when the chaos is hitting you and people are trying to push you off your path, know where your destination is, know what your true heart is telling you, and really just go off of that. Go off of what your true heart is telling you. If your gut instincts are telling you this is not okay, then it's not okay, no matter what anybody says. If your true instincts are telling you this is where I need to be, no matter how dim it looks, then this is where you need to be. And then you're going to find your power through that. So I really hope that helped. Anybody else on there? If not, thank you all so much. If so, thank you all so much. And I appreciate the likes, and I appreciate that anybody watched this at all. Did that help at all? I'm so glad. Oh, Mom, you want some? Okay, I'll give my mom 3 cards. Let's see. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Oh, okay. All right, Miss Smits, let's see about this. Perseverance. Make a commitment with fortitude and discipline. Okay, so basically you're good at a lot of different things. You have this whole wheel of stuff that you could do, right? You need to pick one. This is your little compass, and it's pointing north in every direction. If you keep trying to do too many things, you're never going to finish any of them. This is literally telling you, make a commitment with fortitude and discipline. Make your commitment. Say, this is what I want. And just push north. Just continue to do it. Don't let anything stop you or stand in your way. Allow your focus to be true. You know, think about your true heart's desire. What is it that you truly love the most? If you don't know what that is, you need to do some soul searching. Once you find out what that is, it's going to help you make money. It's going to help you be happy. But you have to keep going. Nothing happens overnight. If I were to have quit because of my first time, I mean, look, I only got, what, 2 people on here. I'm not discouraged. I'm pumped that 2 people are watching this right now. I'm pumped some random people ask for cards. You got to keep going. You will get better. You will get more. You know, the dam will break one day. So just have that perseverance and keep on going. Next, we have synergy. Connect with others and expand your borders. Well, that's just like clue right there. You're a very, very talkative person. You love people. You need to be doing something where that's what you do for a living. You need to be doing something where you're constantly meeting people, connecting with them, and having that one-on-one personal touch, because that's what you're good at. Why not? Why not bank on something that you're good at, you know? So allow yourself to just kind of really think about it, dive in, decide what you're willing to do, and you research how to make money like that, because you have it in the bag. Maybe even if you did your ancestry or something like that, do it on like a more personal level where you're not just printing out paper. Maybe you're explaining to them how to do it, or you're treasure hunting with them or something. I don't know. But you know, the personal touch is definitely where it is for you. And I feel like that's one of your biggest gifts, is your gift of vocabulary. And finally, for you, we have wisdom. Seek knowledge, embrace humility, and cultivate wisdom. Alrighty then. So apparently you need to learn a little bit more. You need to learn a little bit more. You need to ask some more questions. But you need to be willing to take the wisdom that you get and use it. There's no use in having a library if you put none of it to use. So think about what you already know and try to apply the knowledge that you do know. Because I feel like you have a vast knowledge already of so many things. And maybe if you keep buying new ideas and new this and this and new that, you're never going to see any of them to the very end. So just pick one that you're already liking and you're already good with. And yeah, you're going to see things blossom without a shadow of a doubt. It's not going to be any big deal. And it's going to happen really, really easily. And you're going to be like, why didn't I do this in the first place? So I do feel like you're completely gifted and it's going to happen like that. All right. There you go. I hope that helped. I think you were it, right? Oh, wow. I've been on here for a half hour. That's crazy. All right. Well, I love you all so, so much. If you guys want a personal reading, just click the link below. I'll leave one and all of that. And I hope that I'll talk to you guys all later. If you like this and you wanted me to do something like this again, I totally will. Like I said, leave a comment. Let me know if you liked it, you didn't like it, whatever's up. And yeah. Okay. Love you all so much. Bye. Wait, how do I click now? How do I get out? I've never, okay, it might take a second because I've never done this. Oh, shit, am I sharing things? Oops.